All right, guys. If you caught my short yesterday that I posted, I said I'd today go over some of the options the Raiders have at quarterback. With the whole Luke Getsy hiring following Kliff Kingsbury's drama and all that fun BS. So, obvious choice is we trade for Justin Fields, which I'm not a big fan of Justin Fields, but I do understand people's mindset if he hasn't had the tools in Chicago. And he did show signs of progress this year, right? So if you have him with someone he's comfortable with, and the fact that he's got freaking Devontae Adams to throw to, at that point you're probably keeping Jacoby Meyer. I'm still going to say Hunter Renfrow's gone. I don't know what's going on at the running back position. Hopefully you'll have at least either Jacobs or Zamir White. And then honestly, I wouldn't totally at that point, since we get to, we're not selling the farm to get a home run hit quarterback, one of those top three with Caleb Williams, Drake May, or why am I drawing a blank on the LSU quarterback, Daniels? I can't think of his first name now. Carrying on. Maybe you trade up a little bit and you either get, obviously you're going to want to protect him. So as a Notre Dame fan, I keep wanting to say get Joe Alt. But I had to trade a little too much for him. Penn State's got a guy, Owu or something like that. I forget, it was some crazy long name. Maybe you wait and see between him and Alt who goes first. Try to pinpoint where the next one might go and trade into that position and get one of them. Or you just, you see what unfolds. There's a lot in free agency, though, as far as the Raiders' offensive linemen are concerned, though. So, yeah, we need to re-sign some people before we even start talking about drafting offensive linemen, that's for sure, and where we're going to draft them. Other than that, weapon-wise, we're good. At that point, I say go on the defense. I'll save that. That's a different time. We're talking quarterbacks. I don't know. Luke Getsy, I don't want to sell the farm out to get a top 3 quarterback if that's ROC, With Kliff Kingsbury, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely you do that. But, I don't know. It sounds like Bo Nix might be. I heard he did not impress at the Senior Bowl, which I think people put a little too much stock into the Senior Bowl, especially when you have years of tape on a guy in actual meaningful games and stuff. I know there's some people that don't really like the idea of Bo Nix, but it's if you could get him in the 3rd round, if he falls to you in the 3rd round, by all means, I say you take him. Take that, breed a little competition. Make Justin Fields or whoever at that point sweat it out. Or, yeah, maybe Bo Nix is your guy, in which case I'm a little worried. I think the team did a little too much work building the coaching staff this offseason to be in a, hey, we're rebuilding kind of right now, especially when you are just one position away from being a true competitor. Unfortunately, it's the most important position. If we went the route again, like a Bo Nix or someone, I would like us to bring in a Kirk Cousins or a Russell Wilson or that veteran for him to sit behind for a year or two. Honestly, I like that idea with almost any quarterback, really. I would even like that idea if we went up and drafted Drake May. If we drafted Daniels, whose first name I still can't think of for some reason, we would have got Caleb Williams, which honestly I'm glad. I don't know. I know somebody will get point to him crying after that one loss and be like, oh, it shows he's passionate about the game and cares about winning. Yeah. I don't know. Just something about I don't know. Doesn't sit well with me. Call me old-fashioned. On that topic, there's the whole nail polish thing, too. No. The only position in pro sports I can think of where you could get away with wearing any sort of nail polish. Even then, I don't think it's nail polish. It's stickers. It's catchers in that baseball so that the pitcher can see them when they're throwing down the signs. Yeah. I don't know. Now that we got Getsy as our OC, Justin Fields makes the most sense. I'd still rather I know Kirk Cousins wants big money, and coming off of an Achilles injury, that does worry me. If we could get Russell Wilson for cheap, I know there's some reasons not to like that idea, but dude actually played well last year. If you look at the stats, he played well. I know there's a couple questionable plays here and there that cost the team mightily. I get that. But you also have to keep in mind, he was doing this when him and Sean Payton were butting heads and clashing. I think AP would be good for him, honestly. But I don't know, the Getsy's offense. It might work. Yeah, I don't know. If I had to, like, right now, if I was the GM, it was like, you need to make a decision now as we're getting into free agency and the draft is coming up and we need to start figuring out. God, I can't believe I'm going to say that. I would actually go with Justin Fields at this point. It's only going to probably cost a second round pick at most, maybe even a third. Maybe if we did like a third and Hunter Renfrow or something. I'd have to see. I have to dig in and see how that affects the salary cap, because I know if we're going to save a bunch of money if we cut Renfrow post June 1st. Not so sure about the whole trading, how that would affect it. But if we got a solid quarterback for cheap, either way, might be worth it. Yeah. I don't know. With the whole Kliff Kingsbury thing falling apart, and the fact that Clint Kubiak was already signed in the in-between stages of the, yay, we got Clint, and nope, Clint's not our guy, it really started to limit us. And it's unfortunate. I don't think we play the Commanders this year. God, that'd be great if we did. I cannot wait till Vegas and the Commanders do play, and I really hope it's at the Death Star. I want to hear Kliff be on the end of some rather entertaining verbal abuse from Raider Nation. I'm not gonna lie, he absolutely deserves it. And obviously, there's some blame on Mark Davis for cheaping out. I don't fully see how you've come this far, do this much work to build this, and then drop it because you don't want to, give a third year, add some, bump some numbers up. But still, at the end of the day, Kliff pulled a Josh McDaniels on us, and it sucks. But that's his choice. I hope him and his boy Caleb Williams, I hope they have fun together in the absolute shithole known as Washington, D.C., that general area. In a stadium that's falling apart. But hey, at least Dan Schneider doesn't own the team anymore. And yeah, I could go on and rant and rumble and piss and moan for a while, but that's all I got for now. Well, obviously I still haven't done like my weekly betting and stuff yet that I normally do. Since it's not a huge rush, since there's only one game and there's 2 weeks off, I figured it'd be more appropriate for me to save that stuff for once I'm out in Vegas, or at least once I'm in Nevada in general. Then we'll start talking the gambling, Till then, you know the drill. Come on, people. Gas is on the right. There we go. I almost said gas is on the left. That would have been embarrassing. Gas is on the right. All right, people. You know the drill. Hit that like button, please. I know you probably won't. And hit subscribe. I know you probably won't. But it helps me out and vindicates me doing these videos.